What is up, guys, and welcome back. Finally, feels good to be back after a couple days of terrible internet troubles and, of course, the holidays. It's good to be back with proper networking and just to be back playing some cities, because I really was upset that we couldn't play some cities on Sunday, but just blame Comcast. It's all Comcast's fault. But welcome, everyone. How you guys doing? Kioya, Awaken, Danny, good to see you. Evoken, Flawed Phantom, Noodle. My voice sounds deeper. Like a good deeper or a bad deeper? Disappointing Salad, how are you doing? Do not sound like Alaska at all. Is the voice weird? Is the voice like really weird? Like a weird deep? Well, oh boy. It's like slower. Interesting. Let me see. Has that fixed anything? Or is that very deep? Is that better? Is that worse? It's better? That's better? Okay, cool. I just have to fix the audio now. So I can hear it. Can you guys hear the audio? Because I can't hear the audio now. Have I messed everything up? Have I ruined everything? The stream, everything is broken. This is what happens. I'm going to blame Comcast for this. I'm going to blame Comcast for this as well. Alright, let's go into settings. I apologize, guys. I apologize for this. Sound. Input. Output. There we go. There we go. Now you miss a deep voice, Alaska. I'm sorry, Noodle. I'll try to talk in a deep. What? No, I can't do that. I can't do that. There we go. All right. So hopefully everything's good now. Everything's back the way we remember it. And yeah. So thank you guys very much for putting up with all my shenanigans. But hopefully you all had a good holiday. I know the holidays are hectic times. They can be. But hopefully everyone's back. The schedules, we're still on like technically holiday schedule. That's why such a late start tonight. I know it was a little later than even I expected. And it probably will be like that through the new year. Just the schedule will be very very fluid, very moving parts. But once the new year starts, then everything will go back to normal, I promise. And no more deep voice Alaska. But Sundin, Bearded One, good to see you guys as well. Clear as day for you, Kia. Cool. I think I fixed everything. I basically just unplugged everything and plugged it back in. But let's go do the city stuff. And oh, it's a snowy day in the city. And Weezmeister. And yes, I am indeed streaming. I know, right? I am indeed streaming. And this is our town. I actually forgot like all the stuff we did, but it's okay because last time we were building, we got hit with the giant tsunami and whatnot. So we're still recovering from that a little bit. We are making money after we shut off all of our industry. And I think we might just keep it that way. We might just keep it. Things got rather wet last stream. Indeed, Lucas. How you doing? Yeah, that's why I was really hoping to build on Sunday if it wasn't for Comcast running everything, just because I wanted to like fix all the progress we lost. But, you know, whatever. I guess I gave everyone a chance to catch up on the VOD though. That was maybe a little bit behind. We have over 100,000. I love to see that. I don't think we have a new tile, not yet. But we should probably, build more shelters. That would not be a bad idea. We added the shelters. Let's just move them into a more appropriate location, because I think we have like, we got the little guy. That was the only one. Where's all my shelters at? Shelters are, there they are. There's the 4 shelters we put in. We'll give them a proper home. Obi, how you doing? A belated Merry Christmas. Well, thank you very much. It was a great Christmas. Unfortunately, I feel like it just came and went too soon. I'm not ready for it to be over. I want more Christmas. I want more Christmas. But yeah, I had a good Christmas, a joyful Christmas. And hopefully you all did as well. Right, no parking on that little strip of road. No parking on that little strip of road. What did I get for Christmas? I got way too many things for Christmas. I literally asked for nothing, and I got showered in presents. And I don't know why. I don't know why my family loves me, but they do. Still full from Christmas dinner. My Christmas dinner was Chinese food, which I ate leftovers of today, which was delicious. But the major things I got stream-wise, I got a stream deck, which I'm still trying out and like figuring out how exactly to use it, but it's pretty cool. That's probably why my audio was messed up, because I was setting that up and probably clicked a bunch of buttons that I wasn't supposed to. So we'll blame Christmas for that. And let's see. And then the other sort of like big thing I got was I got the special edition core rule books for Dungeons and Dragons. So the special Dungeon Master Guide, Player's Handbook, and Monster Manual with like special edition covers, which are sweet. And was not expecting it. Well, that's what I got. Alright, let's put in a little neighborhood back here. I think we're also going to put in the little shelter back here as well. Should we put it there? Or actually, that's not a bad location for it, to be honest. It kind of fits in that spot quite nicely. It just needs a little decorating, I think, around it. Needs a little something. A little something going on. But yeah, how were your guys' Christmas? What did you guys get? Did you guys get a lot of fun stuff? a couple ideas while watching the VOD. Oh, for the economy? Yeah. I basically just shut off all of my industry. I don't know if we're going to try to attempt to turn it back on. I'm at least going to wait till we have lots and lots of money to do that. Just to be on the safe side. But yeah, that money. Let's actually grab another bit of pavement. Put you right in there. Lovely. And then I'd like for this to actually go around the entire, around this guy. Oh, almost like so. I guess we've ruined it regardless. But that's okay, because we can fix it. Just a couple pieces of pavement there, and then just one more. Won't take it the entire way, so we can drag it in, link it up, and make it all fancy. Excellent. Got 8 bottles of hot sauce, and then the same 3 manga books. Interesting. Well, hopefully you at least like them. To have 3 of them. Yeah, income got crazy with the industries. I don't know why. The tsunami definitely didn't help, but I don't know what was the reason. I guess we could try it now that we've like reset the game. Maybe now it's working, because I know like reloading was a suggestion. I'm also thinking maybe a little commercial in here. Do we have any commercial up in this little section? We do in there. I'll put a little commercial right on there. Have that go. It was a quiet year, mostly got gift cards. Yeah, gift cards are never bad, right? Unless it's to a place you don't go to. And you got your parents a Wi-Fi extender. There you go, something useful. Something very practical. I basically got my sister just like a bunch of blankets and sweaters, because she's always cold, but she did love them. So it was a job well done. Oh, let's actually spin that around, put that over on this side. Have that sort of connect all that up. I just like how that looks. So we'll do a little bit of that. Take a little bit of that away. Maybe we can take away that little one guy. Maybe get a tree going in there. Let's get back to the big old trees. There we go. What were we using in the city? We weren't using these guys. Oh, there we go. Nice big old tree. Right on the corner. Maybe even one right there as well. And then, can't forget the happy little rocks. I actually got, someone gave me a Bob Ross calendar for Christmas. They get the memes. And they gave me a Bob Ross calendar for 2019. And I was like, this is very appropriate. My chat would approve. One day when you're rich, you'll send with a proper mesh network. There you go, taking care of the parents. I like having the flood patrol, but I think we're gonna move them. We might move them actually down to here, where we have a bus station. Maybe move the bus station, place it with the flood people. Actually, yeah, move the bus station over to there. Chat member here, you approve. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's a calendar of paintings. It's not just a calendar of Bob Ross. That would be a little weird. Now, having said that, I did get a calendar. I actually got 2 calendars, which is insane because I don't even use calendars. But if anyone is familiar with the company Rooster Teeth and knows Gus Sorolla from Rooster Teeth, they made a Gus Sorolla calendar. I did also get that calendar for Christmas. That was like my gag gift for this Christmas. So I ended up getting 2 calendars for Christmas, and I was like, why are you guys buying me calendars, you weird people? Who uses calendars? I have a phone. Rooster Teeth's a name you haven't heard in a long time, right? They've come a long way. I actually don't even need these guys anymore. That's cool. And I like that being down there, because this is kind of like our service area, right? We got all the disaster things. We got the weather. They do the show Ruby. Oh, spelled R-W-B-Y, yeah. So if you're familiar with animated shorts, or animated shows, that would be it. Alright, I want to move this guy. Isn't that supposed to be super good? I've watched the first 3 seasons, I think. I think they're on like season 6 now. But I really loved it. I really loved it. As someone who doesn't really watch anime, I enjoyed it. So I'd recommend it. The city's so white, I know, right? I think we will be starting a new city in the new year. So we have like, let's see, if we start in a city in the new year, we'd only have 1 more build? 2 more builds. 2 more builds in the city. Which I don't know if I want to do that, because I wanted to do so much more going up the mountain. So I guess let's just work on that rather than moving things around. Let's smooth this out just a little bit. Let's get some smoothing going, because we want to put a little... I would actually love a little mountain town up here. Is that within our... That is within our range. So let's like flatten a couple areas. And sort of make these little towns. How do you go from Halo video with middle school humor to serious anime? Well, I mean, the anime also has like humor and stuff in it. But it was actually a project created by Monty Ohm. I don't know if any of you guys know that name. But if you remember the old YouTube days of, I think they were like the Dead Fantasy videos and like awesome fight sequences, animated fight sequences. That's the guy who made Ruby. So he came up with the idea for it and all the design for it and whatnot. So found chocolate cake on your fridge. Well, there you go. Cake is always good. Hey Augustus, how you doing? Oh, the cake is a lie. Not the cake. Alright, now getting a road up here is going to be the interesting part, because that's pretty steep. That is pretty steep indeed. I also want to flatten out this area. Maybe we'll do like a windy, like, switchback road to get up there? I don't know. Late Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Well, thank you very much, Augustus. New Year is right around the corner. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that. Definitely not looking forward to that. But then the new year. Yeah, side to side going up is what I'm thinking. That's the switchback. The switchback style. Alright, how far? Because this is actually, that's pretty close to that. Yeah, let's flatten this out a little more. Maybe like up to there. Like so. I think that'll do. Unless we really wanted to overextend it and have it be all that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have this continue straight up. The heating policies? Oh, yeah. Do the heating policies, but I think we're okay. As long as we don't have the industries on, we're making money, so that's that's the important thing. Now, I do want this to come through this area. Let's take a look at that topography. Yeah, I want it sort of coming right through here. Bowls, good morning. How you doing? Turn that off. Right through this space. So we'll put a big old curve on that. Why'd I start streaming late? Just because of the holidays, stuff going on, people in town. Doing things. Currently on the holiday schedule. Okay, so we go like that, then go 5. It's not as curvy as it could be. Like, it could literally just go back and forth, side to side. Actually, maybe we'll have to start doing that. I find a date to New Year's Eve. Every New Year's Eve I spend with my one friend. It's been a tradition since we were a child. And actually this year, our one friend who hasn't been around the past few years, is now back in proximity to us, so we'll probably be spending the evening with them as well. So that's exciting. All right, that's very steep. That's very, very steep. Yeah, we're gonna have this go even curvier. I don't know if I like this angle. Let's see. Let's just see what this would look like. We went up to there, up to there. That is wild. That is a wild road. Spend yours alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Noodle. But do you like it being alone? Because some people don't like doing stuff on New Year's. Some people just want to be alone. That's one way to get up a mountain. I wonder if Canuck watched the VOD. I hope not. I hope he didn't. Alright, now we're going 5, 5, 5, and 5, and then we're making do the switch. Putting the switch in the switch back. Oh, this one might have to start a little sooner. That's still pretty steep. Actually, what I might do here I might make this a little bit of bridge. That'd be kind of cool. That went up just a little bit. Maybe even change the style of road to change what the bridge looks like. So I can do that. I can't do that. Like that, maybe? There we go, it's not too bad. Spend New Year's sitting on the couch watching Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone's always fun. Love me some Twilight Zone. That is a wonky road. But I'm kind of okay with it. This won't be a bridge. Yeah, well, that won't be a bridge. We might actually erase that road. New Year's Twilight Marathon. Alaska's right. We need to tone down the weird stuff. Guys need to definitely tone down the weird stuff. There we go. Okay, now we're getting those fun curves in, working as planned. Oh. The slopes. That slope doesn't work? Did we go around? Did we go around this little bit? Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be insanity. I can't wait. 5 and 5. Nice 45 degree. Gonna go around this. But it's gonna be raised. It's gonna be a bridge. And that's how you get to the top. That is insane. Oh, that's a tunnel. We could do a tunnel. This actually does have to be really raised. We're just making an adventure. That's what we're making. Alright, bring that down. Ground level. Are we on the flat part yet? We're not even at the flat part. But we could be. We could be. There we go. We're up. We've made it. It was a wild one, but we made it. Yes, this is the death curve for sure. Oh boy. Don't worry, we're gonna fix what the bend looks like and whatnot. It's all gonna be tweaked. Make sure that's the same height as that. Oh, or not. I think that's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. We already have a car driving on it. Perfect. They know. They know what they're doing. Mind you of going up a mountain in upstate New York. There you go. See? Maybe that's where the city is. Okay, that looks all right. Not bad. Not bad. Some things do need to be tweaked though. Like these, it shouldn't go up and then back down. So let's just make that height. Do we want to make it higher? Or do we just want to make the ends lower? Yeah, I'll do that. Make the ends a little lower. That puts a nice little snowbank, like on the edge. So that'll be the same height as that bit. Looks not bad, and then this will be the same height as that again. There we go. Level expert, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's lower that just a tad, or not. That's okay. Apparently a tad is more than a tad. There we go. But it does look better. That's why you got to go all the way out there, because you can't climb that. Can't climb that little bit. Oh, that is a wild road. And I love it. I love how wild that road is. Let's smooth out a little bit more, just so we have some more room to actually put some stuff. Since we've made this awesome road, I want to see a lot of people using this. I'm using the small tool so I can cut in and make those sharp cliffs in there, right? Just cut them in. And then as we go out this way, maybe this will actually even curve around the front of the mountain, because it's somewhat level over here. So that can just sort of be the town up on the mountain. Oh yeah. Love the IKEA and the cliffside. Oh, the IKEA. I forgot about the IKEA. Where is it? There it is. There's our IKEA. Good stuff. Also, let's just make sure a level coming in with the sub. Welcome to the freelancers. Let's see. We do have dynamic stuff on. Okay, cool. Just making sure. But level, thank you very, very much for the sub. Enjoy those happy rock emotes.
Hello.
And thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that. Also, Acer Sage, thank you for the follow. All right, where are we building? There we go. Sizzle TV, how you doing? There is my mod list. Thank you very much, Lucas. All right, let's do a little bit of building. So let's almost think of this as like a brand new town, right? Because that's essentially what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a brand new town out here. Let's have that go off that way. Can a tram connect with railway tracks? I don't believe so. At least definitely not without mods, because trams and trains are completely separate things. How's going the Subnautica? Yo, Subnautica is my jam, and I was really sad because I couldn't play that on... Did we play it on Saturday? What did we do on Saturday? I have no idea. But I want to get back to that as well. KRX coming in with the raid. How you doing, KRX? And welcome everyone from his stream. Everyone coming in. Has the city exploded yet? Not yet, Salad. Not yet, but we're waiting. We're patiently waiting for the city to explode. But we actually put a dangerously curvy road up to the mountainside. And now we're going to start on a little mountain town here. But welcome everyone to the city of Frostridge. That's what it looks like from the distance. Currently not underwater because we had a tsunami last time we were building here. But welcome everyone. How you doing, KRX? What were you guys doing this evening? Hopefully you had a lovely stream and a lovely holiday. Good to see everyone back from the holidays. Dusky Owl, welcome. And welcome everyone coming in. I see all those, are they foxes? I'm assuming those are foxes. They're adorable. Playing cities as well, very cool. Are you starting a new city, a post-holiday city, or are you continuing a city that you had previously? Because I think when the new year comes, I think we're going to be starting a new city here, so I'm excited for that. Alright, I'm going to put in a little roundabout up here, because roundabouts are the name of the game in this city. Squirrels? Are they squirrels? Are they like little Pikachus? I had a fight with a friend earlier about Pikachu being a squirrel, because he's definitely a squirrel. KRX Scouts. Okay, we got our roundabout in. We're going to be doing... I think we'll just do 2 lanes to start. We can always upgrade it to 3 later on if we need to. Alright, let's get that going that way. We don't want to go over the cliff. Not too much. So actually we'll go 10 units. And that way, and this is just going to be like a little neighborhood that lives here on the cliffside. And these dangerous fools living out here. Did I put that in the wrong spot? I think I did. I'm gonna go right... Oh, did my lights just flicker? I hope not. I swear, if the power goes out, I will start a riot. My internet going out. The past 3 days, my internet has just been like the worst thing in the world. On the rocks, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pikachu's an electric mouse. He is an electric mouse by definition, but the person who designed Pikachu has stated on the record that Pikachu is based off of a squirrel. Which makes sense, because you've seen the tail and the little mouse, or the little cheekies, the squirrel cheeks. I don't know a mouse with the little squirrel cheeks like that. Just saying. No, that's going to be just a little neighborhood in there. I don't think we're actually going to build on the cliff. But we'll build across from the cliff. Yellow rat would go good in a stew. There you go. I mean, I'm all for it, because I'm not a Pikachu fan. Tell me how it tastes. Mountaintop high or low density? I was thinking low density, at least for this little bit. But it might be cool. It depends on how big we make this, right? Depends on how big of a space Because I'm actually thinking maybe this could even go as far back as there, right? But I think if it's just this little area, I'm thinking low density. That's what I'm thinking. Phantom Trader, thank you very much for the host. Shad with Pie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's go with a big 3x3. Is that what I want going around that bend? Maybe a 2x2. Maybe a 2.5 by 2.5. Shake it up a little bit. There we go. That's exactly the curve that we want right there. That's actually about as far as we're going currently, because we got that edge of the map. But we can go a little further. We'll take it just a touch further. Losk, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate those follows. All right, we're going to go with the small guy. We're going to cut into that mountain, get those cool cliff sides in there, because I love, well, especially on this map, especially the snow map, all that lovely rock. Just looks so cool. Just cut into it a bit. Give us a little more space over here. Maybe even make that a little more dangerous, a little more treacherous along those cliff sides, right? And just a little more room to work with as well. Looking good. Yeah, because there's not going to be a lot of room up here. Not a tremendous amount of room, but we get a little bit. And where are we building this? There? That's not right. Is that right? That's not right at all. Right there. Yes. What map theme is this? Let's see. Does my map command have it? There it is. The Vaterchen Forest or Vaterchen Frost winter theme. Yeah, this one actually has a theme because it's it came with the map. So if I ever do like a custom map that has a special theme, we always go for it. Crump Master, how are you doing? How you doing, Crump? Good to see you. Yeah, this is a really cool theme. And I keep saying cool. I'm not trying to make a pun because I know it's a winter map. It's not a winter pun. It's just it's cool. It is cool. There we go. Just a little smoother. Bring that out a little bit. A little more space. More space. I don't really want to ruin this little peak we have here, because that's a pretty cool looking peak. But we'll work around it. Work around the peak. Maybe we'll even do a road going around that a little bit like we did over on this one, because that would actually be kind of cool. Gotta go. All right, level. Have a fantastic evening or day. Appreciate you being here.
Hello, hello.
Dusky Owl, thank you very much for the follow. And MP coming in with the rock slide. How you doing, MP? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good evening for yourself. Yeah, I like that. I like that cliff. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because it looks awesome. That's why. Okay, let's get this going. Right along here. So we can bring that in and then have that take off right there. Try to get a nice curve going here. I'll go 2 and 2. This might be a little large. In fact, I know it's a little large. Ooh, but that is wild. And dangerous. And I like it. I like the danger. I am one for the danger. So that's going to have to go to there. That's totally fine. It is going to be a small bit of ramp, though. Yes, the internet is working once again, MP. I was devastated the past couple days. Because I basically had no internet. Even though the internet never went out officially, it was just ridiculously slow. Like my download speed was like 1 megabyte. So I had internet, it wasn't usable. So a wild ramp from there to the meteor roundabout. Oh my goodness. I'll see what I can do. Oh, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I already love how this little mountain town is working. Because what would it take to actually get a ramp down here? Because we thought about that. We thought about putting something else coming off of here, hence the roundabout. Also, there was a giant meteor. That was also the reason for the roundabout. But maybe coming over to like here and then up. That's still very, very steep. It's incredibly steep. The other idea was maybe having a bit of road, maybe even this road. I think the idea was to have this come and go down the coast, right? And sort of wind, maybe even down past and down into here. That would be kind of cool. Because then that could connect to that, right? Little cross over the river bridge. Because currently we only have... Oh no, we did add another bridge. I thought we only had the one. Crazy idea, but definitely doable, right? Doable is a word. And it is definitely doable. A little overview of the city for those maybe coming in from KRX's stream that haven't been here before. This is Frostridge. A lot of circles. Traffic is actually... How did traffic get so bad? What's going on with the traffic? Usually not this bad. Usually in the 80s. Percentile-wise. Actually, they're stopping. Why are you stopping? Hold up. Hold the phone. Don't do that. Don't you stop there. That was odd. That's why we're having traffic, because everyone's just stopping for no reason. Golly, that is pretty. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I like it. We got a little curvy up here, and then so more organized down in the downtown areas. This is where the city started over here. Hello? We still have a DDI that we haven't quite taken full advantage of. I don't know if we're ever going to put anything over there, but I'm going to see. Will I do the furniture factory next to the IKEA? Let's see. I don't know if we would have room. Maybe if we could sneak it like in here, but I think the furniture factory is quite large. Where's that at? Printing press, lemonade, clothing factory, soft paper, food, modular house. Maybe we should put the modular house by the IKEA. That's kind of what IKEA is, right? It's a modular house. Tommy, thank you very much for the follow. Does this map have ocean connections? I believe it does. And all of the green here is farmable land. We did have farms out here, but they were actually just costing us money. So we've turned them all off, and now they're currently in a state of crisis because there's no police out here. So let's get a little police area, a little police house. Just throw you back in the neighborhood. That still doesn't get them too close. Put them up here. We can take away those couple buildings. That's totally fine. Downtown area got cheaper to live in after the incident. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, we were still working on moving around our shelters, because we are playing with natural disasters here on this town, and we got one in there and one up here, which isn't a terrible spot. It's kind of out of the way. This one, however, we kind of just shoved in there. I would like to find a better spot. Maybe we'll throw them out here. Or out on this end. And we'll also give you its own little road. There we go. Hopefully they're okay with that. It'd be interesting to see a meteor hit a shelter. That would just be very unfortunate. Bryson, how are you doing? Didn't miss too much. We've been going for about an hour. In the first like 5 minutes, I was messing with my equipment because apparently the stream was having issues, so didn't miss too much. But yeah, the incident was a giant tsunami. We've had 2 tsunamis so far. We do have an earthquake ridge in the downtown here, which now has a couple bridges going over it. The school, this is our university sector, it has been hit pretty hard with disasters, but it's okay. It's got scars. Yeah, we've had 2 tsunamis. One tsunami, I think it was the first day we had a tsunami, if I'm not mistaken. And then we had one very unfortunate one last time. Let's get a couple little curves going around here. Some lovely little curves. That looks pretty good. And let's also just make sure all of these bits are nice and level with the main road back there. I want that to all be the same. And because we lined that up from there, this should work perfectly like so. And those can also continue. But then once again, just make sure all of these are level. I want it to be nice, a nice smooth ride. If it's going to be this dangerous, let's at least have it be level. There we go. And then this little bit, I'm thinking just a world's tiniest little circle. Right on there. Already loving this. Unfortunately, our demand has diminished for housing, but we do have a tremendous amount of industrial. And the other idea, speaking of industrial, was to bring a road coming back to the ore that we have hidden behind the mountain. Ever tried to end a road with a small avenue to simulate a cul-de-sac? We have done the small roads, but actually it looks less like a cul-de-sac with the small roads, because the small roads, you can't actually get them much smaller than this. This is the smallest circle you can make without like squishing it together with a Move It mod. And if you do it with the small bits, you actually have to fudge it a little bit, because the bits are so small that it won't actually just let you upgrade it into like a cul-de-sac, because it's like, hey, that's very, very small. So what we actually have to do is take them out and then redraw them back in there. But to me, I feel like because there's more space in the middle, it looks less like a cul-de-sac personally than having that. What some people do, and what I've done in the past, before I just made a little bulb at the end, is if you take like a 6-lane or a 4-lane road, what you can do is just draw like a little nub. Boop, and that kind of gives you a cul-de-sac look, right? But the thing I don't like about this is just the fact that you can't zone on this end.
so it kind of defeats the purpose of it. So I just stick with my tiny little circles. And then if I have the pavement mod, I just fill it with pavement. It looks fantastic. Or if we don't have the pavement mod, you can use some pathways. Maybe we'll do that for this one, because I don't think I've actually done this. Haven't done this in a while, but I'm gonna do it. Just get a little pavement going in there. Do a little copy, do a little paste. And there you go. Nice and paved. It's a beautiful thing. I never heard the term cul-de-sac before, but now you know what it means. Oh, there you go. The cul-de-sac. I'll paint a world in concrete. I will. And it'll be lovely. It'll be glorious. Alright, I like this little curve we have in here. But I want it to just be a little smoother. So let's come in here. Let's grab our smooth tool. We'll go medium brush size. Just make that a little more subtle. More subtle of a curve. Now when we come down here, and then into there, it's a little smoother. Actually, I think this part is really the bit that needs to be smoothed. So from there to there, nice and smooth. There we go. Now we're talking. When you do a straight road, much smoother. But yeah, we have a lot of industrial demand. That's probably because we turned off a lot of our industry. Let's bring these guys back to here. Let's smooth this out. Because I feel like industry would have smoothed this out a little bit. All those trucks driving by, just naturally smoothing the land, right? So get that going like so. And then I think we'll turn this into a roundabout here, which is gonna be a little tricky because it is on a hill. It's slightly on a hill, but we will make do with what we got. Maybe we'll make it a big roundabout. Let's make it a big boy, a big old boy. So we want to go, we'll go 10 units from there, and that'll be our center. I think that'll work. Yeah, we're going to have to flatten this. We're going to have to flatten it to make it look good, but we can do that. Let's just select all the nodes, do some preemptive flattening, and we'll flatten everything to the middle bit, and you can see just how steep that ends up being. But that is okay, because we have the terraform tools, and we can just make that nice and smooth, and then we'll do the same thing that we did on the side of the mountain on this side. We'll just make that nice. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep going the wrong way. Make sure you go the right way when you're using that slope tool, but I do love that slope tool. Just makes it glorious. So going right up to there, nice and smooth. We might change it to where it has a bit of split to it. But that goes right into there, and then over on this side, we're going to have that come shooting off this way. Maybe a tunnel? Maybe a tunnel. Going into there. And we're going to make it a industrial tunnel as well. I think that'll be neat. When I plan on streaming Subnautica again, I'm hoping this Saturday we'll play some more. What am I doing? I want to go from there to there, but that slope apparently is too steep. Are there special winter disasters? There are not. Just the normal. Just extra cold water for the tsunamis. Oh. Okay, so that comes out on that side. That looks pretty good. So it's almost like it goes through this little bump of the mountain. I like that. It would be cool to have like avalanches, right? That would be so cool. Blizzards, there are technically blizzards, right? There's snowstorms. As just part of the regular snowfall, right? You do have to plow the roads and whatnot. Okay, that didn't work out exactly how I wanted it. I wanted that to be a little straighter. Coming up there. So let's see, could we... Is that straight? How straight is that? That's pretty darn straight. Actually like that. That'll do. So we want that coming up right there. Oh, and it might have a bridge there as well. Have I checked out the industrial road? Yes, that's what I'm planning on making these, because those look super, super cool. Yetis. Oh my goodness. That would be ridiculous. Okay, so let's have that go down to there. And then we can make this like a nice curve. Underground. Not that it really matters, because it's underground, but that would go just a nice smooth curve. And then I do want to upgrade it, because those industrial tunnels are awesome. Let's take a look at them. Oh yeah, I love that. I wish just the normal tunnels looked half as cool as that, because those are sweet. Alright, come down a little bit so it's not messing up the terrain as much on this side. That works. And then yeah, I'm thinking a little bit of a bridge going from this spot maybe to right there. And I might even use the larger industrial road, because that has a really cool look to it as well. Let's see, where's my large industry road? Is it the medium-sized one or is it the large one? Actually, I don't think there's a 6-lane industry road. It's just the large one. Oh yeah, there's... Oh, look how cool that is. Let's get 2 segments, I guess. Or do we want to do 3 small? 2 big or 3 small? Let's go with the 2 larger ones. I think that's cool. And that'll get lowered. And connect into there. Perfect. Yeah, it looks sleek. Looks good. So that's going to raise up rather than dipping down. And make sure that's the same level as that bit, so it just stays nice and level. Maybe even starting that sooner? Starting the bridge as soon as they come out of the tunnel? Could always just scoot it back a bit. Just a very small segment. Yeah, we'll keep a little segment. What are the symbols blinking? Oh, in the background there, these guys down here. That means we have our industries turned off. That's all that means. Sort of even those out again. There we go. I like that. I like that quite a bit. And then these bits will actually upgrade. Oh, and there we go. Look at it. Now that is a tunnel. That is an awesome looking tunnel. Yeah, the specialized or the special industry buildings from the industry DLC. We've turned those guys off. You actually love that, right? It's so good. It's so good looking. Just make sure those are relatively the same size. Time to get going. All right, MP. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. Good to see you, as always. And I think we might do a little more flattening out here as well. Let's get that flat earth. Flat earthers. Actually, it'd kind of be cool. Hold on, what if we did this? I has an idea. Yeah, they're on holiday, or industries are on holiday. That's a good way to put it. All right, what if we did that? So this road actually came across here, right? It is nice and level. Level with that. And then the walls happen, like the earth walls, the earth walls. Oh, I've just ruined it. I've ruined it now. Put those earth walls back. Put those earth walls. Could be a tunnel. That's not what I want, though. I want just a nice, lovely slope. Actually, we'll put those in just to have a marker. And then that bit is going to have a lovely slope, maybe even back a little further. Going from right here to right there. Right along that. I think that's going to look really cool. What did I end up getting for Christmas? The big things I got, like a bunch of like knickknacks and whatnot. But the two like really cool things I was really jazzed about getting was I got a stream deck, which is something I've wanted for a while, and I'm still sort of learning it and figuring it out, but it is pretty cool. And I also got the special collector's edition of the core rule books for Dungeons and Dragons. So, because I'm a giant nerd, so that was my Christmas. All right, so that should be good. And do another pass just to make those cliffs even stronger. There we go. I think that's kind of cool looking. So your entrance to the industrial zone, sort of guarded by the walls of the cliffs. Kind of cool. Down to there. This is going to be almost one giant loop, but we might end up changing that. Also, I realized we're making specialized industry while all of our specialized industry is turned off currently. I guess we could just do normal zonable industry and just have it be ore industry. Decisions. We'll see. We'll give this will be the test to see if our special industry buildings are good. Yeah, they don't look as good. So we'll get our big boy industry in here. This is an insanely relaxing stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're all about the relaxing vibes here. So I guess we're doing our job. We're 10 and 10. We're gonna put a nice 45-degree road in there. And we'll come off of that bit.
Hello.
Let's put some level in place because we want all these guys to be level. They are digging after all, so they're digging into the side of the mountains. Kyrian Games, thank you very much for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. And just do a little more smoothing in there. I might even end up taking the trees out just because we are going to be putting a lot of buildings in. And I feel like they would have chopped all these trees down to make way for the industry. So all of this in there, because we're going to be putting a lot of digging machinery back here, right? So first things first is we're going to make a district, and it's going to be an industry area. And oh yeah, look at all that blue in there. Ogo Brogo, thank you very much for the follow. And Grobble, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you very much for these follows, guys. I'm glad you guys could be here. So we want a big old industry area. Start with a little cube, and then we'll even just carve into the side. Take some of that mountain. And then here's the little trick that you can do. Overextend it a bit. And then line it up the way you want it. Click, and then just use the keyboard to get a nice, perfect, straight district line. And that's just beautiful. I love that.
Hello.
Never seen this game, don't know how you ended up here, but you're happy you did. Well, this is City Skylines, and welcome. This is our city that we've created. Our city of Frostridge, and it's grown quite a lot since the first time we've built. And we're currently trying to make our little mountain town up there, so we're doing some building. On the rocks, coming in with the 500 bits. Thank you very much on the rocks for that. And thank you for using the hashtag charity. I think that's only going on one more day, the hashtag charity thing. So if you're going to be spending those bits, going to be giving some bits on Twitch, whether it be here or on another channel, make sure you use that hashtag charity to help out a good cause. Also, Monstain, thank you very much for the follow as well. I didn't miss you. I didn't miss the follow and all of the excitement. Those roundabouts. Oh, I do. This is a city of roundabouts. We're doing a lot of roundabouts in the city, if you couldn't tell, with all the circles. That's the style we're going with. And I love it. Started with this guy, and then it just all grew. What is going on the highway? I think it's the highway that's causing all this traffic. And it is indeed the highway. Where are you guys going? Who's merging where and why? Slowing down here for a brief moment. Are my speed limits wrong? No, you guys are just being terrible. It's actually slowing down in here.
Hello.
Because you guys are merging. There's nothing we can do about that. Oh, Trina, thank you very much for the follow. There, everyone's apparently merging to the left lane. because no one knows how to use the 3-lane highway. So actually the city traffic is fine, it's the highway traffic that is just killing everything. Buy the section. I mean, we don't need to buy the section. We can actually like mess with the roads even though it's not in our jurisdiction. We own the majority of the highway, so we can change it. Is it the merging? Are you guys just merging weird here? No, we're forcing the incoming traffic into there, but I guess they just all want to go to that left-hand lane. Starting to merge over. Unless we just made it so they couldn't merge over. Why not 130 or unlimited, right? Be a good idea for a toll on the area. Just all that traffic. Like, if you're going to be stuck in traffic, you might as well pay me for it, right? We could use the money. Although, I say that, we're up to almost to $1 million again. So that's cool. I'm just not even going to look at it. Not going to look at it, not going to worry about it. Everything is fine, right? Everything's fine. Back to the industry. We've got the industry district. That's the most important thing. Let's get some side roads going in. We have that going. Oh. Have I ruined it? Have I ruined this all? That goes to there. Oh no, I did not ruin that. It's because this actually should be one closer because we're using the larger roads. So for that to be 10 units apart, there's actually one less square since we got those big roads. So that does, I didn't mess that up. That is where that goes. And that goes there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I don't know if I want this to go all the way through. Just a straight shot, because we want to incentivize them using the larger road. So what we might do is something a little bit, maybe like a little switchback road on the inside. Something we've done in other industries. History will show. Oh god. Not the history of the city. A professional gamer, how you doing? And we can put in the little curves. Although, maybe we won't put curves on this bit just because the squares do work better with the industrial buildings. So we'll see. We'll see exactly what we want to do. But now that we have that, we can come in here to our industry buildings. We're going to go to the ore industry. We're going to put in a little main building and throw you down right there. Perfect. So we have small ore, sand storage, and ore grinding mill that we can use. Now let's get ourselves a small ore mine back here in the mountains. Oh, and actually, what would it look like if we put you down right there? Because it does terraform the land. It looks like they cut that land out, right? That looks really cool. Last time I said, oh, it's fine, we have $1 million. That was actually when we had $2 million, Lucas. We had $2 million back then. So there we go. Get that going. Straight through there. That's perfect. Make sure you guys have some heat as well. Oh, we can't. It's too slopey even for a pipe. There we go. Get that going down. Just have that come all the way down. That'll do. Oh, that's not straight at all. Oh, that's straight. That's not straight. I see. I see now. How did that come up to here? There we go. That'll do. Just saw Infinity War for the first time on Christmas, and what'd you think of it, Noodle? Did you love it? Did you think it was okay? Were you like, meh? It was decent. It was a movie. Ore grinding mill. So the ore grinding mill is going to take that ore, that raw ore, and it's going to turn it into metal. Is that what it is? I think so. And then the sand storage. Ooh, those are some big old buildings. We'll throw one in there. Actually, put two. Put one in there and one in there. And then the grinding mill we'll throw down in the middle. We'll put one there and one there. Actually, those sand storage buildings were a lot larger than I expected, but that's fine. That is fine. Now, do we want to put their own power? Or just, like, connect them up? Run some lines down the single coal power plant there. They'll provide the coal. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Do they actually provide coal? Because that'd be very fortunate. They do. Awesome. Well, then you guys get your own little power plant. Put it right there. Keep it nice and symmetrical. Nice and symmetrical, and also it connects to everything, so that's perfect. So that'll be working. That'll be doing their thing. I may put some parking out here. Maybe. Maybe not. I'll do some parking. A couple little bits in there. A little tiny bit. Where's my little bit? A little bit of parking in there. And then just a touch of pavement to sort of fill that up. Turn off the snapping. That looks pretty good. Self-sustaining city there. Where's that? Up in here? Up in the little ore? Just make it all like an autonomous little part of the town. We shall see. Alright, I do want to put at least some little bits of normal ore industry up here, just to cut into that demand a little more. And for that, we actually need to make another district. I feel like when you draw an industry district, it should automatically make a normal industry also that same style. But we'll do another little square. That's not how it works. That's not how the game works. And we're going to make that ore. We did that right. Did it take? Is there a little ore symbol there? No, it didn't take. Ore. Oh, no, it's standard. There's ore. Duh. There we go. So now there'll be ore. I like to merge zone and custom. Yeah, it's nice just to like fill it up a little bit. And they do work together. So do a couple little guys, like on these little odd bits, perhaps. Tiny Pie, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that'll work. That will work for now. And actually, what we could do to fill up these little gaps, I think this will work. Yep, just a little parking lot there and there. And it looks like it all connects. That is awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm actually just going to fill up this entire cube here. Because we can always replace it, right? We can always replace it with the good stuff. And I'm loving that. I am absolutely loving that. I wonder if we should maybe put a second one of you in there as well. But we'll wait till you upgrade, because you probably, yeah, you have enough workers to level up. You just need to get some more resources from you. So hopefully they'll be working. And also, let's just check on the budget. Are we tanking our budget yet? We are losing money, but we haven't started making any income yet, so. The tunnel extractors, yeah, I wanna save. We might even upgrade this, so maybe like this is gonna turn into a big guy, and it'd be like it's chipping away at the mountain, right? That'd be pretty cool. See a little progression going. B-Man Sal, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Merry late Christmas. Hopefully you had a good one. And let's start throwing some commercial up here. That's what I'm going to start doing. Put a couple little bits in there. I might actually leave a spot for a pathway. So let's make those a little smaller. Those a little smaller as it goes around the curve. Maybe even this guy as well. That's perfect. On the rocks, coming in with another 500 bits on the rocks. That is very, very generous of you and far too kind. Thank you very much. Thank you for using the hashtag charity on that as well. And I really, really do appreciate that. And Sunshine, I don't know if did I say hi to you, Sunshine? I saw you, Sunshine. But then I got distracted by the bits. Well, the bits in the cup. But how you doing, Sunshine? Okay, put just a little red path in there. That is fantastic. And then we'll put a couple trees on the side. Maybe a couple of the little snowballs. Little snow globes. Just a couple little guys. Nothing too big. But looking good. Doing well. Good to hear, Sunshine. We're doing pretty well here. We're starting to get the mountain going. And we'll see how it does. All right, how are we bringing this pipe all the way up here? Gotta figure it out. A little bit of a puzzle. Oh, could that actually go right to there? It can. And I think it will. Perfect. Oh, the mountain indeed, thanks. The mountain indeed. We're finally making it up here. Because we got, you know, I don't know how much longer we have in the city. So we gotta get there. Yeah, the pipes are red because on snow maps you have special heating pipes as well. let's just make sure that little neighborhood's gonna have heat. And then that little neighborhood back there. I don't know if we're actually gonna have a house up there, but I guess we could. And we do have a little bit of demand. Now, would it be insane? Hear me out. The answer is yes. I know the answer is yes. But would it be insane to maybe have a cable car here that goes up and over the mountain and then down into the industry? My stuff's always so much neater than yours. It kind of is a curse though, things, because it's like I have to do this or else the devil inside me will take over. It's not a choice. It's I have to. Cable car and then connect to the main city, have a cable car go all the way down. Because I do also want a cable car coming from here up the mountain. So it could be like a little cable car hub. Cable cars are for tourists though. I mean, people still use them. We actually have some cable cars in the city already. And let's see how many people are using them. Almost 200 people per week are using this guy, going from there to there. The center of the roundabout. This little guy, you mean? Center of the little roundabout? Well, we could. Well, we could definitely. And actually what we could do, maybe, is do like almost like a cut-through road. And put the cable car in there. Which kind of defeats the purpose of the roundabout, but it would work. Although it would only work for the end of the line stop. But if we had two, then we just have to transfer cables. Just slide them so they're nice and centered. Oh, I kind of like this. I'm kind of liking this. It's just going to be a little insane. It's just going to be a little insane, chat. Where do we want you going? Right there? Right there? Somewhere. Somewhere, maybe down here. Because where's it going to be coming from? What's the path that this cable's going to take? It's going to be coming up here. Probably down the side over here. So maybe actually right on this spot. Next to the entrance? Like over here, you mean? Could put it there. I kind of don't want it on a big intersection, though. There would be fine. It's just a corner. And again, it digs into the mountain. I like that. I think that'll be fine. We can always move it. We can always move it. So that's going to go up to there. And immediately just take off. Go to the moon. What is that line? What is that lining up with? I have no idea. You know what? We'll do it. And then going over. This is wild. This is pretty wild. Invalid shape. What does that even mean? There we go. How dare you call my shape invalid? Now, it doesn't like very sharp turns. So we're probably gonna have to delete you. Go to there, around. Oh, no. It's that invalid shape again. Alright, that'll work. That is wild. And then the other stop will be... I feel like the other stop should maybe be by a metro. Like, what if we put it there? If we put it there, it has a straight shot up past the high school. Would it go over the high school? Yeah, it will. We're gonna make it go over the high school. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. I'll be going up the hill then. Looks dangerous but neat. That is just everything in my cities. That is the aesthetic of my cities. There we go. That's going up there. Yeah. I feel like they're high enough. They're not going to be slamming into anyone, right? Let's get that coming from down here. So that's going to start there. Come all the way straight down. Delete you, so that can go right there. Oh, yes, and that works perfectly like that. Oh, kind of, almost. I don't want to have math classes that just jumps in the cable car. Maybe that's a prank they play on the on like the sophomores. It's like, oh, you're looking for that classroom? Take the cable car. That's how you get to that class. Oh, that's perfect. That is awesome, and I love it. Now, if we want to make this a proper roundabout, we do have to do a couple things, because we haven't quite made it a proper roundabout yet. And let's use our 2-lane highway road, I think, for this one. I'm going to put a little extra bit there since we got rid of that little bit, and that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. We want to upgrade. There we go. Get that going like that. Delete you guys. And do we want to add the extra bits? I think we do. I think we do want to add the extra bits. Now that I think about it. Christopher Laker, thank you very much for the follow. So let's just start adding a bunch of that. We'll cut these up, say there. Get a little bit there and a little bit right there. I think that's about right. Make sure it's going the right way. I'll do the same on all the sides. So a little cut there. Lovely little 45-degree. Oh, that is already occupied. Oh, because of the cable car, I see. Was this left-hand traffic? This is not. I'm just... It's not complete yet. Gotta give it time. There we go. Get rid of those extra bits we don't need. Make sure that's going that way and that's going that way. And I'm also going to grab our snapping. Just make it a little straighter. So it looks like a little cat. That'll go up to there, and that is beautiful. Might redraw this actually. Just because our smooth slope has now changed slightly. It's extended a little bit. There we go. Nice and smooth. Then we just went normal road. Going right into there. Perfect. Big rock in the middle. I like the way you think. Actually, if we're going to put a big rock in the middle, we might move the whatchamadoodle, the cable car. But we can decide that later. Played on left-hand traffic so much that you already forgot how Rayla works. That's how I was when I did my Quokka Beach, my Australian city. And then I got used to all the left-handedness. To exit, you have to go there. There's a bunch of nodes in the middle, so you guys can change. Perfect. A plateau rock, maybe? Ooh. We do have a few of those. I don't think have we used a plateau rock? We did use one over here. That's how we actually made a mix of rocks. I love that. Ooh, we got lots of thunder going on as well. All right, I'm gonna move this guy. Oh, I don't want to curve it. Just move it to the outside. It is weird that you can curve the the lines. Actually, could we get rid of that? We could. Have it just go straight through. Over the road. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, the fact that it's still a little wobbly. A little invisible wobble. That's pretty good. Actually, it'd probably let me draw that, wouldn't it? I bet it would. Yeah, do it. Do it the easy way. Usually do is you have two or more roads merging into the one you upgraded. Oh, you upgrade a section of the road. Gotcha. That makes sense. But we'll see. We'll see how many people are using this, because I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to use that. Look at all these cable cars. There's a tremendous amount of cable cars. We do need to give these guys power up here. And let's see, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this in the words of Matt Mercer? How do we want to do this? There's not really an easy way to get power up to the side of mountain, unless we brought it up the side over here. That might be our best bet. The least obtrusive Windmills. We could do windmills. Arctic wind. But let's just do this just so they have power while we're building, and then we can always change it in the future. But just to get them going, just to get them moving. We also need a snowplow up here. So many things that these people are going to need. And our snowplow would fit in that spot. Would also fit in that little spot. But is that where we actually want it? Can't they just dump it off the side of the cliff? No, that's how avalanches start. I know. Can't do that. I might actually put it right there. Because I don't know what exactly this little curvy road is going to be. Maybe it's not going to be a neighborhood. Maybe it's going to be a service area. Could even back it up so it's on the corner. Not directly on the side of the road. I like that placement. Not too shabby. We'll smooth it out a little bit so that fence isn't all crooked and wonky. And then I do also want a post office up here. So post office is under transportation. We want a little post office. And I just left a little corner specifically for that post office. There we go. That is perfect. Actually, maybe we'll put them over on this side. Yeah, we'll put them right there. Little post office, a little medical clinic. I love that. Oh, and of course we have a Penny's for breakfast. A quiet corner shop. That's not a corner. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, game? That is definitely not a corner. Now, I don't want you guys really to be able to go to there. Let's say you have to go around the roundabout. Just so people don't accidentally use this to cut through. Yeah, that'll do. Zonable pathways? What about the zonable pathways, Tiny Pie? Oh, like this would be a corner shop if that was a zone. What happened to our pathway? Speaking of pathways, why are you getting all messed up? Is a mod? I do have zonable pathways. I think it's part of the network extensions. I don't think this city has zonable pathways, but we've used them in the past. Never use roads for roundabouts. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on where the roundabout is, and also exactly what kind of style we're going with. Kept him going in a constant loop on the roundabouts? What do you mean kept him going in a constant loop? Like if you didn't allow them to get off the roundabout? Should be listening to Christmas music. I know, it's so sad that Christmas is over. No more Christmas music anymore. It makes me very, very sad. We're gonna do some zoning out here. I'm gonna do a little bit in this space. Actually, we're not going to do that space. Just in here. And then on this side, I'm going to take a little bit of our pathway. To keep the zoning off of this road. That gives us a little more room right in there. Perfect. I'm liking that. Hopefully they'll want to build. They do have post office. They do have a little bit of medical. Let's also get a little crematorium. And yeah, we're going to make the services back here. We are indeed going to turn this into services. And I'd like that to go right there. But I don't want to get rid of the pennies. So what we'll do is we'll place it down here. Because that's the shape or the direction we want to go. And then we'll drag you back to there. It's the crematorium area. Back here. Back here behind the medical clinic. And the pennies. Time to head out. Have a good one, Omso. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Tesco and Sainsbury? It's not a name I'm familiar with, so probably not. But it might be a regional thing? I don't know. It's not anything I've heard of. Oh, let's go with a big tree. Big old tree back here. Perfect. And then what can we put right on that corner? Maybe some more services. Since this is kind of the service area. We do have things like, oh, we can put a little shelter. Keep everyone safe. Or we could do something like fire, police. Fire seems to be the most important in my cities. Ooh, but will it fit? It will fit. It does fit. Get a little extra bit of pavement going right in there, and that is beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. Fire in a snowy town, right? You think it would be not as common, but our industry area, which having turned it off, a bunch of less fires. Good to know. That's one way to stop the fires. You guys still having police issues down here? Even though we put in a police facility? Lovely not willow tree, yes. It's not, definitely not a willow tree. Oh, how's our industry doing? Traffic? Is it backed up? Just slowing down a little bit? Looking good. Do we have people parked right here, or are you waiting for the light? I think they're waiting for the light. Okay, cool. And how is our line doing? Oh, you can't actually see how many people are using each cable car? That's unfortunate. But can we see anyone? Can we see anyone in there? Well, I see one or two people. Not a tremendous amount of people, but there are some people. If you draw a district over the industry and enable fire extinguishers? Fire extinguishers? You mean smoke detectors? Because we actually do have smoke detector policies on these guys. Where'd they go? These guys. And it does reduce the amount of fires, but these guys were still just catching fires a tremendous amount. Raise the budget. Oh, how is our budget? Did we mess with budgets? We did mess with budgets. Mess with budgets a lot. Water. Does water need to be that much? What are we doing? I don't think water needs to be that much. You can also set it citywide, but it does get pricey after a while. We changed a whole bunch of these. electricity's still good. Let's just make sure our water's good as well. Put another one of these guys in. Do we have the ecos? We do have the ecos. Have we upgraded these to eco? We have not. It's time to. It is time to. We're gonna need at least, I think, 6. And I'm also gonna put a key to make it look good, to make it look official. There we go. On the rocks. Probably gonna doze off. Good night, everyone. On the rocks. Thank you very much for another 500 bits. You mad lad. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for using the hashtag charity. And I hope you have a fantastic night, a good rest. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too on the rocks. A belated Christmas. And yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, get that. Just dig that out a little bit. And then I'll get these guys going on there, right on the key. And that just looks so much better with that key, right? How many of these do we need? 7? We'll go with 7. Excellent. Moga, good morning. How you doing? Do I have a cathedral? Like the Cathedral of Plentitude, the giant building? Not in this city. I think our last city had it. But this one does not have that. And what's the origin of my name? I don't actually live in Alaska. It's actually a old red versus blue reference. Speaking of Rooster Teeth earlier. It's another throwback to that. Is that enough power for all those guys? We might need a little more. A little more power. Put another one of you guys in. Have I tried the underground power lines? I have not, but I've seen it in action, and it is very, very helpful, very useful. What is happening here? Water is seeping past. Too much. A memorial for the fallen of the tsunami. Oh, can we get the memorial? We need a tornado for that, right? Well, I guess we could put it in. Giant spire. Where's the memorial? It's somewhere. There it is. Yeah, experience a tornado. Oh boy, I can't wait for that day. Red vs. Blue is a old, well I say old, it's still ongoing, but it's a web series based on the video game Halo, or made using the video game Halo, I should say. How did I salvage the city? Sandy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We salvaged it by turning off all of our industry, because the industry was bleeding us dry. And that's pretty much all we did. And turned down our policies a lot. No NATOs? I mean, I guess that's okay. We're still recovering. Lots of tax days. There were lots of tax days. Lots of tax days for sure. Oh, we got some dead people up here already. What's going on? What's going on with the dead? Let's put a couple houses up here. I think I might keep the main road all commercial. But these are definitely going to be houses. But yeah, maybe the main road's going to be commercial. Let's also put some police up here. And I am using the small European style. Just because I like how it looks with the lower density buildings. A mod that has utilities on it like water and power, so you don't have to put it in after. What do you mean, so you don't have to put it in after? Turn the industry back on? Well, you've got this one going, so we'll see we'll see if it works. Oh, on the roads, gotcha. I think there are roads that I think there's roads that have power lines like baked into them. I don't know if don't take my word on it, take that with a grain of salt, but that might be a thing. Let's look at our policies. Our industry is actually making money. We're doing something right. So that one's making money. The farms, I feel like these guys might never make money just because we've sort of went a little overboard with the amount of buildings, just the amount of trees. That's maybe why they were costing us so much. I feel like the farms should be working though, but I guess we did put a lot of farms in as well. We'll see. We're gonna have to mess with them. Gonna have to mess with them a little bit. But the important thing is these guys are building up here. I love it. Do I have the Cathedral of Light from the Steam Workshop? I do not. But if it's a really cool building, I might have to get it. A little commercial. A little more commercial up here. And that'll start growing wonderfully. Let me see if I unlock the cathedral. I mean, I have the Cathedral of Plentitude, if that's what you're talking about. I've used it in the past. I know it's one that's unlocked. This big boy. I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about. As long as you don't extract less than you produce? Interesting. Because the forest is definitely extracting more. Oh, it's just named just Cathedral? If it's a workshop item, then I don't have it. Is it like one of these guys? That's a theater. Oh, this guy. No, it's City Hall. There it is, Cathedral. Don't have that. Need to unlock that one. I'm surprised we didn't get that when the tsunami hit, to be honest. Yeah, we actually don't have that unlocked. Interesting. Oh, we got a fire. Did I put fire down here? I don't think I did. Let's get a little fire building. Maybe a big fire building. Going down here. Do we need a big one? Nah, a small one. A small one should suffice. We'll put you right across the street. It would make a cool memorial. That's a big old police station. We just need a little guy. Actually, do we even want to put one in there, or do we want to maybe just put a larger one down this area? And then if there's an issue, they still won't get there, so it doesn't matter. Nope. Get that out of there. Destroy the evidence. Okay, that's looking good. This is looking good up here. I'm loving that. That number should be a lot higher, right? It should be. Well, it's 0, or was whatever it was, close to 0, because it's the current amount. It's not a total amount. So you have to have 2,000 at the exact same time, which is the rough part. What we could do is just cut power to the entire city, and then everyone would abandon. That'd be fine. But we've been going for about 2 hours now. I'm going to take a quick little break here, and then we'll be back to doing a little more building before the night is over. So we'll be right back in just a few moments. Alrighty, welcome back, guys. Hopefully everyone got a chance to maybe get a little snack or a little drink, a little bev. I got some delicious leftover Christmas cookies, and it was phenomenal. The drought of Christmas cookies is officially over, and now I'm overflowing with Christmas cookies, and all is right with the world once again. Binary, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to the snow tops, the snowy mountain tops that we got here, where we have a lot of, are those plows? We have a lot of plows coming up this way, but it's looking good. I'm liking how this is going. Let's put a little more house in it down this way. And that's gonna go off somewhere and do something. As we get a little more housing in there, and maybe sneak a few houses right back there as well. Perfect. I love that. I'm almost tempted to make this road here either like a small road. Does that look weird? I think I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little guy. Do we want it going all the way from there? Yeah, we'll do that. Little road going up the side of the hill. Looking pretty good. Oh, that's really cool. That's coming together. I like that. Now, my only other little still up in the air question is, do we actually maybe want to flatten this a little more? And have this maybe come off and be a little more of a little cliff here? Maybe coming out? Got like a little like boot shape. Maybe come down to the ankle. Because that way we can put some more housing in there. I guess we could do that even without flattening it. It would just go down the hill a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of space in there, and I want to get some use out of it. But you can see how hilly it is if we just built like that. Now, if we made this into more of a cliff here, I think that would be kind of cool looking. But I don't want to take away from the mountain peaks. I don't want to make it too much of a cliff. I think we might just make it... a little hilly. A little hilly part of the town. Just keep that flat. That's not bad. Maybe raise this so just this is even here. And that does give us that little cliff side, but it's not as intrusive, right? Yeah, they do create a stair effect. That's why I was thinking of doing the flattening for all of it. But we'll see how this looks. Because I think this might look kind of cool if we do that. And if we built on this side, it would actually raise the ground up here to the level of the road. I don't know if we want that. But I do like the idea of these continuing, little smaller houses. Make sure they have enough heat. And just actually make sure the city has enough heat. Might have to put in another boiler station. We actually had a couple boiler stations down here. One got taken away. Oh, and the incinerator apparently is hogging the space. There we go. There we go. Put that back in. Because that was there, but got taken out by the tsunami. You go for a really uneven area to have a couple of stairs. Yeah, if you do it on like a crazy slope, it really gets wonky. This shouldn't be too bad. But it's okay. That's what happens though, right? When you're building on a mountainside. Some police issues over here. Why are all of our turned off industry areas having police issues? Probably because we never put police in. And since they're closed, all the criminals are swooping in. That's what's happened. How's the traffic? I love seeing... Oh, we need to go on a ride. We need to go on a ride up here. Let's grab the little post van. Let's go deliver some mail. Oh, those cable cars are really cool looking. Just as they go right up the side of the mountain. A lot of cars coming up here. I was actually not expecting this many cars coming up to here, but maybe it's just everyone moving in. Maybe it'll slow down.
Hello, hello.
Razory Man, thank you very much for the follow. Foxpaws. How you doing, Foxpaws? Good to see you. We're taking a little journey up the mountain right now. We're gonna see our little mountain town from the street view. Going around those curls. They are a little steep, but you know what? We are going up a mountain, right? And I've seen worse, especially in my cities. I've seen a lot worse. Just don't try to get up this mountain if you don't have four-wheel drive and it's snowing. That's all I'd say. Just woke up at 6 a.m. Foxbuzz, what are you doing waking up at 6 a.m.? Do you have to wake up at 6 a.m. or is it you just haphazardly waking up at 6 a.m.? Just the last curl. I really want to go on the bridge. That's what I'm really excited for. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you can see exactly how steep that is. Those little rock walls there. I love that. Abysmal. Abysmal. I see what you did there. Thank you very much for the follow. Just your brain being crazy. Oh, I'm sorry you had a fox buzz. Oh, look at that view of the city. Oh, that was so cool. We might have to go back. Check out that view. They got the cable cars going overhead. The bridge may be icy. Be careful. Tread with caution. I hope you're not afraid of heights. That's all I'm gonna say. Villavis, how you doing? Love the view. Glad to hear that. Yes, we are streaming a little late today, but you know, the holiday schedule and whatnot. So do we will have houses around it later? Probably not. I don't think we're gonna put houses on that. love that. Yeah, where's that view? That's the view. That's the view right there. Oop, get down there. Oh, I love it. I love that so much. Love this game. This game is fantastic. Lurking before sleep. We'll hope you have a good sleep, Philibus. Glad you could catch us. Probably not going to be going too much longer, just because I do have to work tomorrow. And I keep forgetting that and just trying to put it out of my mind, but it's going to happen. And it makes me sad. Mini National Road. So they can reach it faster. But see, I like it being a small road. I like the fact, because I feel like if they were putting a road here, they wouldn't make it a big road, right? They wouldn't make it a big old road. But it's more amazing at night. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is as well. Alright, how are you guys doing? We have a lot of residential demand, and that makes me happy. What do we have to hit for the next milestone? We need 40,000. And we can put just a little bit more in here. But I think we're going to need to put in some high density somewhere. We can hit it on the stream, I believe. I believe as well. We're going to need to do some high density building, but that's okay. Unless another incident occurs, you're not wrong. I guess we'll do a little bit building back here. I did want to start fading into low density, but maybe we'll do one more road of high density. One more little block going in there. Oh, that is ugly. Why is that zoning all messed up? Why does the road have so many paper containers? That's a good question. You never know. Never know when someone needs a paper. Alright, so that's going to be high density in there. And as much as that is messing me up with how it's all wonky, we're going to go with it. Print media's not dead. How you doing, Panda? Yeah, we don't have internet. It's like me in real life. Internet just doesn't work. Get those going down that way. And going that way. That looks good. Expand the... Oh, yes, we do have to expand the district. Lil Foxpaws. Coming in and shouting donuts. I'd expect nothing less of you, Foxpaws. Thank you very much, Foxpaws, for the 3 months in a row. That means, Foxpaws, you've got that shiny silver donut now next to your name. Don't eat it all in one bite. But thank you very much, Foxpaws. I was watching KRX play cities earlier, and he kept going on about how great of a city builder I am. Well, then he hasn't been watching my streams because I'm an awful city builder. He just started a city on the map of my previous city. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Good old, what was that, Zandstrom? Was that the one we were doing? That trash fire of a city? Or Vermeer. Vermeer. Actually, I completely forgot about Vermeer. What was Vermeer? What were we building on Vermeer for? Oh, Vermeer was the industry city. That's right. That's right. Don't call Zandstrom a trash fire. Zandstrom, alright, to be fair, Zandstrom was fantastic until the end, where we put in the poop canal. Once we put the poop canal in, it was all downhill from there. That canal was not having it. It was not having a good time. Have something like that. I kind of like that. Need some desert maps, like a proper desert map, unlike Zandstrom, which was my like cheat way of playing on a desert map. Maybe that will continue. Have that go out that way. Looks like a little hat. It is a little hat. A little hat. And then we get a little person. Little chin. Little man in a hat. It's perfect. Little man in a hat. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that for now. All these guys build Sherlock Holmes. Ah, it's Sherlock Holmes. Best, no crime on this side of the city. He's got a very large chin, strong jaw in this man. A little. Is that too pilgrimy if I put a... No, I think that's good. That's good. Give him a pipe? How you do it? I don't know how to do a pipe. Like an old-timey pipe where it like curves down. Oh, I gotta do... We're doing perspective here. This is also an art... It's an art class. There you go. A little bite. A prison in the nose. Oh my goodness. Now what we need, and then we need some smoke coming out of the pipe. What are you guys doing, chat? This is all your fault. Who's running this stream? Who's doing this? This escalated quickly. Oh, Noodle learned how to make clips. Alright, give me that. Should be a European area. Right, get rid of the pipe. We might keep the face. I might keep the face. Just cause like I said, I did want to transition this into lower density. So maybe those will be our curvy roads for low density. No one will know. Smoke-a-bee industry. Sherlock Heights. It's beautiful. I've kind of messed up his face though. Roadman. Oh boy. The clips. The clips. Nobody show Canuck that, please. That's all I ask. That's gonna come off of this way. And go into there. Do we have a node in there? Do we not have a node? No nodes. No nodes anywhere. No nodes to be found. Go into there. Already messaged him. Oh boy. He's gonna show up and yell at me. Is this in-game music? It is not. This is my own little personal playlist. Not personal playlist. It's just a YouTube video. But there you go. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, I don't know how to incorporate this. I don't know what to do. I think we should put a police, like, something in here, though. What do we have that's policey? We do have the prison. The Mind Prison of Sherlock Holmes. Scotland Yard. Now, see, here's the thing. It's uneven. Because I've made this 30 wide. No, I guess it still would have been uneven. Would it have been? Yeah, it wouldn't have fit. Wouldn't have fit in that. Although, if we put it on its own road, we could just have it right in there. You know, let's do that. The frontal cortex. Pipe dream, oh my goodness, these names. Alright, let's have a road there. And then a middle road. I'm going to use just a big old road. Actually, I'm going to use the small road because it will fit centered with the small road. And then prison. Finally getting that prison in the city. And just slide it on over. So it's right there in the center. Perfect. That'll do. That will do.
Hello, hello.
Bad Grenati, thank you very much for the follow. Should move the intelligence agency to here? Well, maybe. I kind of like the idea of this being a prison, though. It's a metaphor for one's mind being a prison. That's not going to curve. Let's get a lovely curve. Going in there and going in there. Actually, maybe have a back entrance as well. Because why not? Deep. It's my deep moment. Deep moment of the stream.
Hello, hello.
Alright, actually, we're going to back this up. Just a touch. Shizzle, thank you very much for the follow. That doesn't want to... Well, it'll work like that, but I don't want that. I'm going to do this the hard way. By the hard way, I mean just do it again. So I want it to go to... right on that line. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Just wiggle it around until you get it. There it is. So now if we do that, it looks a little better. Does it look better? I don't know. Yeah, it does. It does. Yes, just wiggle it around. Just wiggle it around. Foxpaws knows exactly what I'm talking about. Get some pathway going around as well. To take all the zoning off of here. Make it look good. Make it all look good. Oh, should we have maybe used the red pathways for this? Would that have looked even better? I think it would. Should be able to upgrade these guys. Now we will have to make sure these connect properly now. Oh, there we go. those corners will look right. And if we didn't do that, then they would just look all wonky. We don't want any wonky pathways. Get those going right in there. That looks pretty good. This looks a little low. We'll make sure that's a little raised. And coming down here, we'll put a little bend in this. To make sure this looks all good. Pull that back just a touch. That looks pretty good. Bend in there, make sure that lines up with the road. Also make sure it is level with the road. There we go, that's looking good. Just the smallest little smidge. Moving things a little closer. Whole lot of difference. Down into there, just make sure that corner's nice and snug. You can see it clipping through the world a little bit. That means it's not quite even. Now it's looking pretty good. How was everyone's Christmas this year? Mine was fantastic, Shizzle. Unfortunately, it's over. I wish it lasted a little longer. I felt like it was over too soon. Surrounded with trees, I like that idea. I actually really like that idea. And I'm thinking I'm going to use one of the big old redwoods. And again with the metaphors, put a bunch of these. It's almost like more bars, right? Like bars around the prison. With all these big old trees. Even nature wants to keep these criminals locked up in there. Surrounded with a moat. It's just a moat of trees. Big old trees. Oh yeah. Just get them all going around. Some a little taller than others. Filled with attack owls. I feel like the spacing got a little different from one side to the other. Maybe the front's a little closer together. The sides are a little more spread out. And I'm also thinking maybe some along the back as well. But maybe not. I don't know, I kind of like that. At least in the front, I like that. Again, just all those bars. That's pretty cool. Let's go around. Let's go around with that. There we go. That makes that side look a little better. Ruined? What did I do? What did I do, Foxboss? Look at that. Lovely trees. Oh, except for this one bit that's missing. Wish you had the creativity to do anything like this in Skylines? Well, I'll let you in a little secret, Shizzle. You do. You could do any of this. Anyone could do any of this. Just takes a little time, a little patience, and just trying stuff out. Even if you think it's a little crazy, just give it a try. And you'll be surprised at what you can come up with. All right, I liked the idea of this being like low density European, or actually maybe high density European, because the high density is kind of, it's smaller than high density normal, so it could be well for the transition period. Anyone can do a Sherlock Holmes shaped district. It's true. You just have to have the crazy idea and just do it, right? Just do it. That's the idea. Ryu, how you doing? All right, let's put a new district in here. And hopefully we don't disturb too much of the old district. So I just want to make sure. So we'll try to cut that right on the road. There we go. That'll do. And this is... what is this called? This is called Daffodil Heights. I think we're going to change that, though. Baker Street for the middle of the road. So have that follow that road just so we can get this district, and we might extend this beyond Sherlock's face. But just get that in there, and then we're going to come back and draw that again right in there just to make sure those buildings on this side, because they do have that specific style, so they don't go away. Tay-Tay, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you had a wonderful holiday. Jumping right into building your first web app. Well, that's very exciting. Hope that goes well for you. Best of luck. And Ryu coming in with the Twitch Prime sub for 4 months in a row. Ryu, thank you very much for that. Keep enjoying those happy rocks, and thank you very much for using that Twitch Prime on me. I appreciate that. Thanks for thinking of me. There's all those happy rocks. Look how happy those rocks are. They're so happy. Alright, and we do want European style buildings here. Oh, and for that we actually have to go into the district itself, and we're going to change that first to Sherlock Heights. That is not how capitals work. Sherlock Heights. I want to make it European style. And this is all going to be office buildings on that block. Cool. Had a great Christmas. Now happily resting after the intense Christmas playing. Well, glad you got some time to finally rest and relax. And glad to hear you had a good one. Back that up. Don't need that there for now. Cul-de-sac for an eye. Oh my goodness. Okay, what do we got? We got one. Actually, that's going to be a nasty little bit of intersections, isn't it? But maybe we'll stick with it. That'd be creepy. Probably would be a little creepy. Let's actually start from there rather than having 3 intersections. I guess we still have 3 intersections regardless. Decisions. Let's go up 2, over, up 1, over. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make that a 4-way. We'll make it a 4-way intersection. What the heck? Now, because we've made this European, all these guys should be high-density European buildings. And let's see. Let's see if it works out that way. Oh, I think it's working. I think it's doing what we want. Best district ever. Oh yeah, there we go. Look how cool, like, the corner buildings are. I love that. A little bit of contrast in our district styles. Yeah, I don't know what this is going to be. Maybe this will be like a big park in there. And these should be European as well. Yes, they are. Because a big park would be cool. You can put a bunch of pathways, have it all walking around. A lot of green trees near the nose. That's gross, Foxpaws. That's gross. I don't know where this road is going. That's the thing. That's the only thing. Because we have the edge of the city. I don't know if I really want it going out towards the roundabout, or even up the hill. Maybe I'll sort of just curl around, come back down to here, maybe. Oh, and you guys need some water. Old Market Street. I do love the Old Market Street asset. And that definitely would fit in with a European style. Welcome back level. Okay, and our residential is slowly dying. At least our demand is, rather. Not the actual people. The people live on. Go big 3 and 3. We're going to curl back that way. We'll come straight down to there. We'll get a 45-degree road going by the train line, and that should link up with this almost perfectly, kind of. Not exactly, but could be worse. We could just put a big curl in that spot as well. Just wait for the death spikes, right? The death waves. This face will gotta be a park. Just a big old park. And then this area, we might do another little. I don't know if this is going to be residential or maybe just more office buildings, but we'll get something going. Oh yeah, because that's not quite perfect, but that's okay because that makes that nice little connection in there. Someone gifted you a coffee grinder, so you gotta put it to use. So there you go. Get some coffee, Foxpaws. Enjoy. Come on, little road. We can do it. Just use the move it mod. Get that wiggling right into there. That'll do. Yeah, I think this will just be more office buildings. Baker Street. Oh, we'll do that. We'll make this this one. Birdsong Street. I'm just change that to Baker Street. There we go. So the prison is on Baker Street. Yeah, this will be good for more offices. Or actually maybe even a commercial area, because we don't have a lot of commercial here. But maybe that could be commercial around Sherlock. Around the Sherlock face. Maybe have that all be commercial on that side. And that will be commercial down there. You can always mix it up and change it. And actually, what I might do here is actually have this road moved a little bit. Because I don't want to zone on the road with the prison. But I would like some building. Oh! Hey! We finally got to level 2 for our ore industry. That's fantastic. Alright, but I would like to have some buildings back there. So I might do something like that. So we can have buildings, but they're not on this road. Knock, how are you doing? Good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a good holiday. Mine was too quick. That's my only complaint. Could have put faculty buildings for his head. Just make it all a school. Yeah, what am I doing with this area? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Maybe that will come all the way down. Yeah, we'll do that. Very grid. But we got the commercial there, so that's good. This will just be more offices. Go to there. I'm okay with that. Make a waffle? Should we do a waffle? Should we do a small waffle? I don't know if we really have the need for a waffle. So do something like that. Actually, I kind of like that. I like that little triangle bit in there. Government building. We could put a government building back here. Oh. Let's see what kind of special buildings we have. We also have things like the tax office, which I feel like my city should have a tax office because we've taxed so many people. Oh, we gotta have the gherkin. This is just gonna be like little Europe over here. We'll get a gherkin. We'll get all the European style buildings. It'll be fantastic. Where are those buildings? There's City Hall, which actually fits perfectly in here. Well, that's tough. That's tough because I want it. Big Ben. We do have the clock tower we could put in. What else is there? Do you need a permit? Or are you posting a link, Lucas? Because I can give you a permit if you need one. Custom build of London. Oh, London City Hall, like the specific building. It might be on the workshop. You never know. There you go, Lucas. Because there's so many things on the workshop. Pretty much anything you can think of, it's probably on the workshop. But let's see, we're going on here. Oh, let's check this out. Oh, that's really cool. That looks like a proper London town.
Hello, hello.
That is awesome. That is a really awesome, Lucas. Cake Bite, thank you very much for the follow. Also, I realized I need to change my Christmas alerts. I need to change that. What's the charity going on? Or going to? It's going to Direct Relief, and I actually have a link to it. Charity info? There it is. So, that is the charity that Twitch is given to. Basically to help those in need, whether it be like disasters or poverty, stuff like that. Just helping a good cause. What am I looking for? I'm looking for these buildings. And there's the old clock tower. There is the Market Street. Sherlock series theme. Oh, I love that theme. There's the tax office. Tax office, quite small. Fits nicely. Doesn't fit centered. Taco Bell. I feel like we need more Taco Bells in the city. We have the Shard. Where's the Shard? There it is. The Oppression Office. When in need of oppression, go to the Oppression Office. I love that. That would work there. Does fit centered. I feel like we can make that work. Yeah, that makes sense next to the prison. For sure. Little wonky. Little wonky looking. But let's make that nice and level. Let's make all of this nice and level. With the Oppression Office. Oh my goodness, apparently that is level. Would you believe it? Holy moly. Okay. Just get it all. Get it all level. Actually, maybe just these. Oh, no, that's still a little steep. Now you can say it. Now you can say it, Fox Plus. Over 100,000 for all the people who lost their homes in California wildfires. Oh yeah, that is certainly something that Direct Relief would help out with. Oh, this is still a little weird looking. I'm hoping like at one point it'll just line up. Unless we just did all this. And then just filled in the middle. Could do that as well. Oh, there we go. That's the tipping point down here. And that's where we'll just put a nice curve in. That looks good. And we'll just fill in this bit. So make this hall. Fill in the waffle. It is a proper waffle now, because it's got the holes. Just fill that in, and there we go. Now it's looking good. A little bit of a slope in there, but that's totally fine, especially if we're going to start mixing in some lower density. And then let's also add a road. Oh, we can't get one right in the center. That is unfortunate, because I'd like a tree road in the front. But not working. Do I have the European Suburbia? I do not. With the Content Creator Pack, I'm assuming. What if we want the larger one? And it's just larger. Then it's still off-centered, just larger. Now we're going to slide you down just so you're in the center. It'll do. It will do. We'll get some of these going along there and going along there. It's going to fix our zoning so we can have perfect offices there and there. Nope. Turn off the snapping and just add a little bit more. Actually, what would happen if we used the ones with trees? How do those look? You know what? Even though they're palms, I like having the little greenery on there. Officers are out of the district. We do need to expand the district. You are correct. Yeah, we're going to expand that. Because they're not European style. So let's come in here. Let's grab our district tool. We're going to go around the outside of here. Also made it a second district and called it the Watson district. Just right on the side. Have a good night, Vilivus. Thanks for being here and hanging out with us. Sounds like Undertale music. Never played Undertale. I have a cousin who was like obsessed with Undertale and like told me all about it, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I've heard good things about it. It's gonna go all the way around. Boop, right into there. It's a very good game. Get very obsessive. You mean creative when you work with themes? Yeah, in City Skylines. Oh, what'd I do? I will click the wrong button. There we go. I don't know what are you talking about with City Skylines and obsessive behavior. I couldn't fathom. Oh, we also need a little bit more water going out that way. I think I need a little bit right through the district as well. Perfection. That'll go to there, and can I actually get one pipe? That's gonna be close. Might have to go with two. Oh, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, so those are growing. Oh, and look at those. Look at all those European buildings. I love those. I actually really love those. Looking pretty cool. Now, am I allowed to attach roads to Sherlock's face, or is that a faux pas? Like if I had something coming off of his chin. Because that'd be fine. That would be fine, right? You vote nada? Even though that's like perfect and like doesn't really take much away. I guess that's not really a good spot for a road anyway. Alright, we'll go around it. We'll go around. Around Sherlock's face. Should put some shelters in this area. Probably should put some shelters. And don't forget the old market. Oh, we're probably going to put the old market down in here. Let's see if we can get that to fit. Because how wide is it? I think it's a little wider than that. Because the old market is down here somewhere. Was it in the landmarks? No. It was just a lower grade building. It does fit in that. but it would not fit there if we have that road. Alright, we're gonna put you in. We're gonna put you in. It does take away from a bunch of commercial buildings, but that's totally fine. We're gonna grab some pathway and make those look good. And we're just gonna replace that with more commercial. So it'll be fine. It actually does work pretty perfectly with our little little curve we made. Looking good. Now this is where it gets funky because we did switch our roads. What if we did that? That actually works. Actually could fit a road there. It would mess up the zoning over here. That's the one issue. So let's pause the game, have that go to there. Redraw that. Like so. So many guidelines. There we go. Get that going in there. And then to make sure we keep the roads, or keep the zoning on that road out there, we're going to put a little pathway just going back here like so. So that'll keep those guys. Oh, they decided to abandon anyway. They've abandoned me, chat. Bunch of pubs around Sherlock's face, right? Bunch of little shops. What was it in the the new recent BBC show? Wasn't it like a sandwich shop that he lived like above? Or like right next to? It was something like that. Going, get some pathway going in. That works perfectly. I don't know exactly what that's gonna become, but it'll be something. It will be something. Rid of that. That doesn't line up. Which is a little annoying, but let's see, maybe we'll have a little because I do still want this to be residential, but do we want to start converting to that low density or maybe a little more high density? Just a touch more high density. I think would be good. It's a lot of zoning for once, for one go, but we're gonna do it. That is actually a really cool looking district. I mean, we do have a man's face as the roads, but I'm liking how it's looking. Yeah, just a road shaped like a face once, and now it's a big old district. Now it's a proper district. Because we still have commercial demand. What do we have commercial-wise? We have the Pyramid of Safety. It's not really commercial. Could put a Taco Bell in. We could put a mall in. That mall fits in there pretty nicely. Not gonna lie. Some I Spy right there. I think that's gonna be a mall. I think that's what that's gonna be. Oh, and that fits perfectly in there? Well, we're gonna have to do it. Now we're definitely doing that. And then on this side, I'm almost tempted to put a Taco Bell on this side. I know Taco Bell's not very European, but it is still a mall. And I feel like every mall needs a Taco Bell. Also, I just want an excuse to put more Taco Bells in the city. Well, that's a cryopreservatory. Not a Taco Bell. There's a Taco Bell in the mall. Are there Taco Bells in malls? I don't know if I've ever seen a Taco Bell in a mall. I've seen one by a mall. They need a Taco Bell on top of the mountain. All your malls have Taco Bells inside them? Yo, I want to go to your malls then. Because my malls are lame and just have like a McDonald's in them. I do have a couple with Chick-fil-A's. Those are cool. But yeah, none with Taco Bells. What could we do in this little spot? What could we do over there? A clock tower? Actually, the clock tower does fit. Clock tower by the mall? Is that too many? Too many unique buildings all in one spot? I actually don't mind that. Keeps the European flavor. I'll put the path in the middle rather than on the outside. Sort of link that up. And then maybe a little bit of path going around, but this might take away. Just don't want to mess with this little building here. So you gotta be careful. I hope that works. Just sort of enclose that a little bit. Oh, I like it. I like it. Let's get some trees, though. Let's get some big old trees. Let's get them dancing around. Especially around the back of the mall. Maybe we'll put some more in as well. Switch up the styles. Maybe we'll get a big old pine tree. And we have two of them. And then over here, a little boulder, and a couple little guys. Just living a happy life. And I do love that. I actually really like that now. Now that I've seen it all put together. Because the mall isn't too grand in terms of height. So it does kind of just get hidden. But the big old clock tower. A boulder that always knows the time, exactly. And then down here we can just fill in some more shops on there. I really like that. And that actually filled up a lot quicker than I expected. Almost, not quite. Do we want actually that coming from there? Perhaps. Look how terrible that zoning is. That is that is abysmal. That is a tragedy. Oof. Oof.
Hello, hello.
I don't like it. Cormias, thank you very much for the follow. Or Cormies? Is it Cormies? Cormias? Feel free to yell at me. Like Joey's acting. Maybe a path will fix it? Well, if we did a path, it would take away the zoning. The problem is this road just isn't the right length. It's just not right. There we go. How about I go to there? Now it should work. Maybe not. Yeah, it's gonna be messed up. It's gonna be messed up somewhere. Just, we have to choose where we want it to be messed up. I'd like it to be messed up nowhere, but that is the world. And that is a little more zoning. So there you go. Are you happy? Are you happy, messed up zoning? Oh, that's why. It's probably because of the hill. The slight hill. Anyone that oofs is a great person in my book. Big oofs. Take out the trees here, and I'm thinking... I know we've put a lot of unique buildings in. Oh, that's not the button I meant to click. We've put a lot of unique buildings right there. But I think this might be a perfect little square, since it is a perfect square. For the Grand Terminal, or the Grand Central Station, whatever that building is. Grand Central Terminal, I was almost right. Doesn't fit perfectly. But we can make it work. We can make it work. Unless we wanted to put it in here. I like it in there. I think it'll look nice there. Do I hear the gherkin? Ooh, the gherkin. We do need the gherkin as well. Maybe the gherkin can be across the street. Where's the gherk? Where's the gherk? Right there. Good old gherk. I mean, I like it there as well. I don't know. It's so... Oh, choices. Oh, the choices. Next to the green area. Oh, like more on this side. More over here. What if we put it like in Sherlock's jaw? Come into you placing a huge phallic thing. Popey, how you doing? This is the gherkin. Alright. This is the gherkin. Alright. And this is Sherlock. Alright. And we're putting the gherkin near Sherlock. That's all how it is. I do want to make the face a park. But we could have the gherkin there in the corner and then also the park. We could have the gherkin and a park. We could do it all. Let's put the gherkin down here, across from the Christmas market. I kind of like this location, though. It's in his jaw. It almost gives him a little bit of a Frankenstein vibe. Like a bolt coming out of his neck. That's a good spot. It's nice, it's central. It's close to the taller buildings. I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care what you're talking about, chat. We're doing that. Alright. I built this Sherlock. I can put the gherkin wherever I want to in Sherlock. That's phrasing. Don't. Yeah. We're gonna move past that. Makes the clock tower inferior. It does. But it's the gherkin, so it's okay. Take out all these trees as well. Actually, we'll just take the trees out this whole area, because, well, if all these buildings are going to be here, there's no need for trees. Oh, except oh, can I undo that? Thank God. I just took out all those trees that I just placed. We don't want to do that. We want to keep those trees. I immediately regretted that decision. All right. There we go. That's a bloody proper district. I love it. I like it. I really like it. Proper park. It'll be good. I don't know really what we're going to be doing with this road. I guess we could do like an entrance there. Like right on the edge. We'd have to move it, but I think it would work. Where's my parks? We've got city parks. We've got small city parkade. And if we put you there, and then use the move it mod, we could probably put it right on the nostril. And that should not complain. Perfect. Then we'll put a side gate. I think we'll put a side gate on this side. Oh, we have to put it in the park area though. Make sure we have a proper parked district. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this proper. It's gonna be a proper park. So this is gonna come along the road. Oh, cut that off. It's just gonna be his face. I'm not gonna include the hat because that would be ridiculous. I say as I draw Sherlock's face with a district. Getting right down there, around the chin. And it does include the gherkin. I'll have to think up a name for this park. It could just be Sherlock Park. But I think we could maybe get a little more creative than that. Yeah, and then we have another entrance down that way. And then maybe one more down by the gherkin. And just like that, we are Colossal City. We've got 40,000 in population. We've got a new 2-kilometer square tile, finally. We got nuclear power, floating cafe, cargo hub, and the ocean thermal energy conversion plant, which is a mouthful to say. There we go. Let's move you, almost like you're right there on the side of the gherkin there. Closer. There we go. Although we are going to have to put a pathway on it, so let's do that before we move it. And then we can move it. There we go. Nice and snugly. Elementary Park. It's not a bad name. Curve going like so. I think I might actually add even more curves, or maybe we'll add some almost like loop-de-loops. Small pond for the eye. Maybe. We'll see. We do have a pond, but I don't know if it'll look good. It might actually look better if we don't give it like facial features. Just the abstract face. Or a boulder. I do like the idea of maybe a boulder. But I guess I always like the idea of a boulder. And we're not going to have anything zoned on these roads. Well, like a little loop in there, and maybe one more loop going this way. Sort of curling around. Maybe we'll do something like that. Who knows? Who knows? Let's actually get rid of that one. I like the lower one, but the top one is a little wonky. So we're at 40,000 population. That's insane. We do need some healthcare and some services up here. Those would be good to have. Let's get a crematorium. Let's just sneak it in here for now. Just so you have something. And that'll help that area. And then fire and police. Let's go with the European styles. Get a little police over there. Maybe two, but we'll just start with the one, and then fire is very important. And we'll put it over by the commercial because that's where all those hot deals are. So I'll make sure they're covered. The bigger European style. I don't really like the bigger European style for the police though. I don't know. That doesn't really. Which one is it? This one? I feel like it still looks too modern to me. That's why I like the little guy, because the little guy is clearly European looking. I feel like the police sticks out a little too much. But there we go. They got services because we do have some dead people. I can't believe I've made a Sherlock Holmes district. I've never thought in my wildest days of city building, oh my god, the traffic. That traffic's gonna need to get fixed a little bit. I think we might have to do another roundabout or something because this is absurd. Maybe another road in there. We're gonna have to do some fixing because that is some traffic. Oh baby, they all want to go to the Gherkin. It's true. You make a district this cool looking, people are gonna wanna visit it. That is insanity. That is redonkulous. All right, so we got Colossal City. The next milestone is Metropolis. That is 60,000. That's a ways to go for that. But we do have another tile. I'm thinking one of these two up here so we can continue the mountain town. That would be cool. Because we also have the ore industry there, which is now level 2. And if we got that one, then we could expand that. So I'm liking that. Using it to cut up to the mountain. Oh, do we need a highway connection going up to there, perhaps? Maybe a highway connection coming down to the roundabout. Or yet again, another reason for a connection here, right? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, everyone's unhappy. What else is new in my city? I'm assuming we just lost. Oh, we were on a 3-game winning streak, though. But all ruined. All ruined. Our money is a lot less than I feel like it should be. But we are making $43,000 a week, so somehow something happened. I don't know. I don't understand money. But that is insane. We're almost at 41,000, just about to hit that milestone. And we actually did a lot of building today. Especially if you look at the mountainside, but lots of stuff to do still, And hopefully our industries, are they still making money? No, they're not. So, I don't know how industries work. But, we are making money in the long run, and that's really all that matters. But I think that might be where we end the stream for this evening. We've got a lot to do next time. You guys remember, because I'm probably going to forget all the things I just said. But we will be back. We'll be streaming, as long as I have internet, we'll be streaming on Friday. Probably will be a little later than usual, probably a later start time like this evening was, just because the holiday schedules are still a thing. And I'm still doing all the holiday things. But once we hit New Year's, then everything will go back to normal. So hope to see you guys on Friday. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, always posting when I'm streaming, all that good stuff. If you are a sub, you can join us on the Discord. I'll keep you guys updated on that one as well. No stream tomorrow, just because it's our normal off day. But we will be streaming hopefully on Friday. So hope to see you guys there. Let's go see if there's anyone we can raid. Oh, Lucas, I'm sorry. Sorry, you just got back. But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff done today, and that's really awesome. With some people we can raid. Let's go give a happy rock raid. I feel like we haven't seen this person in a while. Let's go raid up. Actually, Manny, they're playing some Sims 4 today, and they play a lot of Sims, but also are just a lovely person. So let's go over there. If you got the happy rocks, throw them all around in chat. If not, just shout rock raid. That works just as well. So thank you guys very, very much again for all the bits, all the subs, all the follows. You guys are awesome, and hope you all have a great night or a great day wherever you are. Take care, guys.